How you doing? Graham Lawler here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, what I do is home brewing, taste testing and reviewing. Today I am doing a non-alcoholic stout. This recipe came from the apartment brewer. So it's a cold mash. So I've got my grain bill, which I have here, pre-milled from the homebrew company. So I am just going to get this in now. I have 26.3 litres of water in my brew monk. So I'm going to get this mashed in. Right, so I've just emptied in the grain bill into my 26.3 litres of water. Water is about 2 to 3 degrees. You can see the lovely colour already from the dark malts. I'm going to leave that now, and we're meant to be leaving it for 8 hours. I'm going to check it later on and see how it's going. Okay, so it's time for me now to raise the grains. You can probably see my breath here. That's how cold it is, which was good because I was doing the cold mash. So quite simply here now, I am going to raise these grains and let it I can get my handle in, let it drain out, and as soon as it's drained out, what I am actually going to do is transfer the wort into this clean bucket, my fermentation bucket, and then I'm going to clean out anything that's left in the bottom of my brew kettle. I'm going to put the wort back in and I'm going to put it on for the 30-minute boil. Okay, so you can see now we are now up at boiling point. I have my hops here, 14.2 grams of Challenger. I am literally just going to top them in and let them do their thing. I actually only ended up with 20 litres of wort to boil. There was a bit of gunge left in the bottom of the kettle before I cleaned it out. And with the cold steep, you're probably saying, why was I cleaning the kettle? It went like nearly a layer of sand on the bottom, and the element, it just all burned and scorched. That is why I transferred from this into the bucket, cleaned it out and put it back in. Now, as I say, I have my grain bill there. Tomorrow I'm actually going to throw that back in and do a normal mash and see what we can get out of it. No point throwing it out. Might get a low ABV, or don't know, might add more grain, we'll see. Anyway, we'll let this boil, then I'll get it cooled into its fermenter, and then we'll be on to pitching the yeast. Okay, so we're now on to the tasting. So I have force carbonated this stout with the usual 75-25 gas mix. It only, would you believe, took 2 days to ferment. When I say it took 2 days, it could have continued, but I did an arrested fermentation. So what that is, sorry, you just need to watch this. Now, you can see a beautiful cascading effect there. Now, what I did with the arrested fermentation, so after 2 days, I done a reading and it was down to 1110. So, and it originally started at 1016. So that gives me a final alcohol percentage of 0.697. So not bad. It cleared very, very quickly. And it carbonated very easily. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's low alcohol, but the head is very big. I already had one of these points. Now I will adjust that and get the head smaller. And I also have a little bit here just uncarbonated, because when you use nitrogen, it actually dulls a few flavours. So uncarbonated, that is lovely. I'd say there's a lot more complexity to it. There's nice coffee and chocolate notes. It's not too strong. and very easy to drink. Now, as you can see, this here now is carbonated. You come over there, Sarah, look at that lovely white head. It's not snow white, but we'll dig in now and see what this is like. Very, very smooth. Very easy to drink. But it's just lacking a slight bit of flavour. But in terms of a non-alcoholic stout, like, look at that. Lovely creaminess. Very easy to drink. But I'd say if there was a little bit more character to it, it'd be great. Is it a nice non-alcoholic? Absolutely. It's better than a commercial. Do you know it's a non-alcoholic? No. If you handed me that, I wouldn't know. You know when you just know it's a non-alcoholic? If you get a commercial non-alcoholic, you can taste. There's something with the taste. There's not with this. That is not a bad point at all. And I'd like to thank the apartment brewer. That was his recipe. Now he put his on CO2. Obviously mine's on nitro. I don't like fizzy stouts. But I recommend brewing it. If you are in the market for a non-alcoholic or a 0.7% stout that you can have on a weeknight, or if you have had a couple during the week and you fancy that one more, to me that would be a go-to. That's nice. I'm very, very happy with it. Would I brew it again? Absolutely. Should you? I think so. I think you should give it a go if you're interested in non-alcoholic stouts. Anyway, if you like the video, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and cheers.